search bar. What can I help you find today? Umbrella, umbrage, umami.
No.
Noah's Ark, no doubt. Nordstrom Rack, ergonomics, Urban Outfitters, cool.
I'm pretty sure he's just trying to guess what you're gonna say.
My autofill is a touch aggressive today.
Wreck-It Ralph is back in action. This time he's set to break the internet. The Oscar-winning producer Clark Spencer is back at the helm. Joins us live with details for a special treat for Fan Expo goers.
We'll get to that in a bit. But first of all, welcome back to Toronto.
It's so great to be here.
So happy to see the sequels back. 2012, I couldn't believe that that's when the original came out. It was some 6 years ago. It seems like yesterday. We all loved it.
Thank
Men,
you so
women,
much.
boys, girls. So how did you, first of all, think this was the right time to bring it back and then develop that plot that would be that magic in a bottle for a second time?
You know, it's always hard because when you finish the film, you've spent all these time with these characters and these actors and kind of your babies, and you got to put it off to the side and go on to develop something new. But when the idea of the internet came in, we thought this is a huge, expansive world where we could take Ralph and Penelope and sort of test their friendship, and that became kind of the exciting launching point for making a sequel.
And there were Golden Globe nominations for the original. There was Oscar nominations.
Yes, that's correct.
It rated super high on Rotten Tomatoes, critical acclaim. Does that make it even more rewarding when you see that something really sticks and resonates?
It does. You know, the great thing about animation is if you do your job right and you tell a great story, it can last for a long time. And there's nothing more rewarding than having somebody come up to you and tell you that they saw Wreck-It Ralph and it's one of their favorite films.
Well, that's it. You're talking about the other projects that you had to, you know, when you put this baby to the side. And one of those is Zootopia, of course, where you got an Oscar for that, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, you come back with this in part two, and you come with a strong cast as well. I talked about some of the cast members in this film.
So we're so lucky we have John C. Reilly and Sarah Silverman returning as Ralph and Penelope, but there's new characters in the film. We have Taraji P. Henson playing a character named Yes. She is the algorithm of a website called BuzzTube, and we have the incredible Gal Gadot.
Thank you for the proper
herself.
pronouncer on her name. Because we've heard
earlier.
every variation. It is once and for all Gal Gadot.
Gadot.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And she's playing this incredible character, Shank, who is sort of the boss character of an online racing game called Slaughter Race.
Now, is she somebody you always wanted to work with, or did the character sort of, in your mind, speak to her as the voice?
We always tried to start with the character. What's the right character to develop from a writing standpoint, from a comedic standpoint, from a development standpoint of the story, and then we try to find the right actor. And when we thought about this character, we said, it's Wonder Woman. I mean, really, it is Gal Gadot. She is the right character. She's got this toughness to her, but this real sense of heart, and she's just been incredible on this project.
You know, we saw a little scene earlier with all the princesses, you know, and you bring all of them back into it. You've got Kristen Bell in this.
Andy Moore.
And, you know, you speak about working with them and bringing them back to this film.
That was probably one of the most incredible experiences on this project. Was there was this idea thrown out, what if we went to a website called Oh My Disney and all the Disney princesses were there? And at first it seemed like, well, could we actually do that?
Yeah.
And then as it started to get written, we realized the incredible comedy and the great opportunity we had here. So we brought back all the original voices of the actresses who played these characters that are still with us today. So they're all back, which was an incredible thing to see all of them come in and record these characters. These are characters we grew up with as kids. They impacted us, so to see them is amazing.
By the way, it's daunting to think about what you could do when inside the internet.
Yeah.
Your minds must have been everywhere creating possible scenarios.
It's the hardest thing, which is how do you focus it? So story becomes the most important element because you could explore anywhere. And in the beginning, you let the visual development artists, and there's hundreds who are developing what this world's going to look like, explore everything. But then fundamentally, the story kind of tells you where you need to go and what you need to tell.
Yeah. And do we ever need more of this? And make sure you go see This Man Today, 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
as
at
part
Fan
of
Expo.
Because what will you be revealing?
We got some behind-the-scenes footage that nobody has seen before today, right here in Toronto.
Only way you can see
Yes.
it, and in theaters, so we'll tell you about that too. Ralph Breaks the Internet is in theaters November 21st, but if you would like to see the exclusive behind-the-scenes footage and scenes from the film, which will no doubt be another box office success, make sure you go to the Fan Expo today at 4 p.m. Happening, as you said, Metro Toronto Convention Center. I hear you were dabbling with Ralph Breaks... No, Ralph Wrecks the Internet.
Yeah, that was the big controversy. Should be Ralph Wrecks the Internet or Ralph Breaks, but you break the Internet.
Right. And you're going to break the box office once again in the best way
I love
possible.
that. Thank
you so much. Right now, over to you, Stell.